In the heart of a green, living forest, there lived a tiny ant with her family. She was known for her wisdom, her hard work, and her ability to always stay a step ahead of everyone. But over time, something began to stir in her heart. Whenever she saw the peacock spreading his feathers, she thought, "How beautiful he is. Everyone admires him. But whoever notices me?" When the butterfly soared through the air, her heart ached. "If only I had wings too. Why must I crawl on the ground?" Even the squirrel made her envious, leaping from branch to branch with such ease. Slowly, her joy faded. The ant who once worked tirelessly now lingered behind, lost in her bitterness. When others asked, "Why do you look so sad?" she would only give a faint smile and remain silent. Then one day, the forest was struck by a raging storm. The skies opened, the rivers swelled, and mighty trees crashed to the earth. The butterfly's delicate wings grew heavy with water. She could no longer fly. Even the proud peacock stood defeated, his soaked feathers unable to rise. The forest was in ruin. But beneath the ground, the ants' colony stood strong. Their tunnels, carefully built with patience and teamwork, protected them from the chaos above. When the little ant saw the suffering around her, something shifted inside. "I wasted so much time wishing to be like them. But today, they are the ones in need. Maybe I can help." She gathered her fellow ants and declared, "We are small, but together, we can make a difference. Let's save them." And so they marched. Tiny but fearless. Some ants lifted the butterfly and carried her to safety. Others built a bed of leaves to warm the trembling squirrel. Many gathered to clean the peacock's feathers until he could once again lift his head proudly. The forest watched in awe. Creatures so small. Yet their hearts were greater than anyone imagined. When the storm finally passed and the sun returned, the peacock bowed his head. "I have never seen beauty greater than yours." The squirrel whispered, "True strength is not in what we show, but in what we give." The butterfly smiled. "You cannot fly, and you may not shine, but you saved us all. That makes you the greatest." For the very first time, the little ant felt proud of who she was. She realized her worth did not come from wings, colors, or leaps, but from the kindness she carried within. From that day on, she stopped comparing herself with others. She understood, every creature has a unique gift, and when we use it to help others, we become truly special. Because jealousy blinds us to our own strengths. We waste our lives wanting what others have, while forgetting the treasures already within us. Real greatness is not measured in beauty, power, or fame. It lives in kindness, in service, and in the courage to use what we already have. Being small is never a weakness. Because a heart full of love makes even the smallest one, the greatest of all. If this story touched your heart, give it a like, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to hear your story too.